America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, trustee Campion.
Present.
Trustee Hopkins.
Here.
Trustee Kulat.
Present.
Trustee Faber.
Here.
Ted is excused, and trustee Gant.
Here.
Okay. Open meeting compliance, Friday.
Yep, this was posted Friday at 3:19 p.m.
All right, any change in order here, guys? No. All right, with that, we're going to move into citizens' comments. Mike McTurnan, would you like to speak?
Only if there's questions on items 1 and 2 on plan commission. I'm here with my clients and the architect. So if you have questions for us, we're here. Otherwise,
We can ask during the regular meeting then.
thank you.
So that's, okay, that's it? No one else for citizens? All right. Can you pass that down? Thanks. Moving on to presentations, petitions, communications, and other agency reports. Number 1, discussion and possible action on resolution number 2021.06-42, a resolution revoking the standards and rules of face covering mask at the Village of Salem Lakes facility as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Motion to approve.
Second. We have a motion by Kulat and second by Faber. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right, we can do it. We wanted to be dramatic. I brought it and I go, well, we didn't pass it yet. All right. Thank you. Number 2, presentation of Salem Lakes proclamation honoring Jack. Jack, you want to come up? We're going to read this. I know you don't want to, but you're going to, right? Jack has been with us for 25 years and he's retiring this month. So here's a proclamation honoring Jack. Whereas Jack Rowland first began his career with the town of Salem, now the Village of Salem Lakes, on August 25th, 1995. Seems like forever ago. Whereas Jack has served our community as a building inspector for 25 years, and whereas in addition of being the Village of Salem Lakes building inspector, Jack has also shared his expertise with the Village of Bristol and the Village of Twin Lakes for several years. And whereas Jack has been dedicated to ensuring that all building construction under his control met or exceeded the Wisconsin Building Code requirements and standards. And whereas Jack has achieved numerous state certifications and credentials in all areas of building, electrical, plumbing, and mechanical. And whereas over 25 years of employment, Jack has kept our community safe and making sure that our houses and buildings were safe. And whereas in good times and in difficult times, Jack has dealt with a diverse range of people in and out of the building department, and he has provided assistance to village officials, fellow village staff, and members of the community. And whereas Jack is a dedicated public servant, at all times committed to helping his community and administering building regulations, and now therefore be resolved, the Salem Lakes Village Board does hereby express our sincere appreciation and gratitude to the new elected Jack Rowland for his loyalty and outstanding dedication to the building department and the citizens of Salem Lakes, and congratulate him on his retirement from the Village of Salem Lakes. We extend best wishes to Jack and much happiness as he begins this new chapter in life. In witness whereof, I herewith set my hand and the Village of Salem Lakes this 14th day of June 2021. No, I'm not roasting. We had a teacher retire at Central this year, and they did a presentation for her, and they roasted her. And I mean, like, we're all kind of going. It was, yeah. No, nothing to say bad. This is a good thing. I'm glad that he's retiring for his own sake, and we'll try to take his place, I'll tell you, with other people. So anyway, thanks, Jack. Number 3, approval of a water event or exhibitions permit for the Salem Lake, Silver Lake Boat Parade on July 3rd.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Hopkins and Kulat. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 4, discussion and possible action on a payment from CABA in the amount of $221,340 for the square footage and relocation reimbursement for the completion of the R&D building per the Second Amendment to the developer agreement for the Salem Lakes Business Park.
I'll move to approve. Second.
Faber and Kulat. Any questions on this one? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 5, discussion and possible approval of the Ballard King and Associates Kaler Slater proposed to conduct a recreation center feasibility study in the amount of $47,500.
Motion to approve. Second.
So that was Campion and Kulat. Questions?
One thing I'd say is, I looked at all of these and then talked to Mike about it, but this is the only one that's really local. The other places are coming.
Fine, Minnesota and I saw
The
that.
places are gonna charge us every time they gotta come down and do something. And their initial bill was this much, but it was gonna be, it could really blow up. This one made the most sense, so I'm liking it.
Yeah, and I concur, and they also have a very good reputation with the other ones that they've designed for the University of Wisconsin and a number of
Right. Yep, I think they're.
numerous colleges.
Okay, all in favor then?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Excuse me. Public Works, discussion and possible action on resolution 2021.06-44, a resolution confirming the 2020 compliance maintenance annual report for the Village of Salem Lakes Utility District.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Faber and Hopkins. Questions on this?
I note that there were 11 different categories and we were rated A on 9 of them and B on 2 of them.
Yeah, what that,
Get those Bs up.
For construction.
oh, okay.
Other one would be the overflow that you call.
Okay, well, we'll let you decide on that. Next time, all days or else. You're gonna sit in the corner. Good job, Red. Thank you. That was very good.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 2, discussion and possible action on payment request number 1 by Payne and Dolan in the amount of $34,778 for the 2021 street rehab program.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Hopkins and Campion. Questions on this? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 3, discussion and possible action on proposals for replacing the roof on lift station 6 at 25890 119th Street.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
Martin and Sons.
Pardon?
Martin Sons?
Martin.
Oh, right. Martin.
Second.
Okay, so we got Gant in favor for Martin and Sons. Questions or comments?
This is the one at the lift station that is across from the Colony House.
Mhm.
And how old is it, Brad?
That's the original look on that building, so back to 81.
30 years of it.
Isn't that the property that we got from Mr. Geekus?
We got additional property from Mr. Geekus.
But it's not that roof,
It's not the metal roof.
because that isn't that old, that building.
Oh, correct.
No.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Excuse me. Planning and zoning, number 1, discussion and possible action on ordinance 2021.06-34, an ordinance amending the zoning map for the Village of Salem Lakes on tax parcels so noted.
I'll move to approve based on the recommendation from the
Planning and zoning.
zoning.
Okay, so is Faber and Campion. Questions on this? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 2, discussion and possible action on a conditional use permit for Craig Heltker and Kelly Paquette and Ryan Cardinal to allow mini storage in the B3 Highway Business District on Tax parcels so noted.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Hopkins and Kulat,
Along with the recommendations from
planning and zoning.
Ford, our engineer. That's the way to.
Subject to the sign conditions.
Yeah, that was the amended one, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. See, that was easy, right? Thank you.
Good luck.
Yes,
The only condition is he can't leave.
yeah, that was part of the condition. No, we're kidding. You're welcome. Thank you. Have a good night. Fire and Rescue Department. Number one, discussion and possible action on the Foster Coach Sales Incorporated bid to purchase 2 ambulances in the amount of $452,484. Mike wanted to get this in before he left. This is in the budget.
I'll move to approve.
Faber and Campion. Any questions?
Yes. So with the delay in the chips, are they giving you any indication as to when?
Sir, they don't know.
2022?
It's 300 days, construction's 300 days, construction delivery is 300 days after placing the order.
So 2023.
Yes. Close to that. And also, we got this in just in time to just had a.
Could be a year now.
So 2023.
A 6% increase.
If now it's
on
2022.
No, they don't have the chips.
Yeah,
The good news is I did see some chassis moving.
They'll do
I'd like to hope so.
Hopefully things will loosen up here. And my daughter works for a auto parts manufacturer down in Alabama, and they're starting to go back to work. And indicated they're starting to get parts
more.
availability, so they're opening back these plants.
Well,
Isn't that something?
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Just another question is,
Oh,
do we need 2 at one time, or can we get one this year and 2 years later buy another one?
it's still parts that they're waiting on.
I mean, it's just,
Well, the two were, excuse me, I'm sorry, Ron. The two were buying or replacing two we bought at the same time last time.
okay,
Okay, both are pretty well worn. And we were gonna try to go with remounts and found out we're only spending a little bit more money for a full bumper to bumper brand new vehicle and safer. So we're pretty busy. We're up to 800 calls this year already.
Okay.
We're just not one of the first part of July.
but can you tell me, how many rescue squads does the village owns just sitting or whatever?
It's not, they're not just sitting, because we come in, we don't get one, we get 3 calls.
Okay.
Okay,
We own 3 right now that are
Okay,
up and
all right.
operational. We just sold the 2001 last year.
correct. To the racetrack.
Well, we own.
We would rather have 5 trucks than ambulances, trust me. We should know that, you know.
Dan was talking first. though.
Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, it's a situation where you want to get in queue. And if you're not in queue when these chassis are starting to come out, then you're gonna have to wait. And waiting 300 days, it might very well possibly be that. But if we wait any longer, it could even be much longer, much later date time. So I think we should go forward with it.
Mike,
Well, not only that, it's clear to all of us, the costs are going up daily. And if we contract for them today, let's get them at this price. If we wait 6 months, who knows what that price is gonna be?
And I think, not to speak for Robin or trustee Gann, I believe what he's asking is, should we stagger, should we stagger?
right,
Buy one now, one next year, so they both don't wear out at the same time.
Right.
So we have them on off years. But the key to that is, I know Mike's always, and now Jim know, they rotate those first out units all the time, so they try to keep them rotating, so you don't beat up one all the time.
So, and to your point, Mike, trustee Gant is right. We bought our 3 top first out industry stations. We bought those at the same time. And we don't want to replace those at one time. We were trying to stagger those out. So one of the things that we were trying to do, and I sent a memo to, or email to Mike just a few minutes ago, is to come up with a proposed fleet replacement program. Okay, and the lifespan of an ambulance is normally 10 years. Well, these are what we're replacing, were purchased in 2007. So we're going to the 14 years. So we've been piecing together, Chief of Car's been underneath these things along with Scotty over at the Highway Department. We're band-aiding them now, we really are. And we didn't buy the ambulance we really wanted. Here was You know, you can tell by the size of the boy, by the size of his toys or whatever the case may be. We wanted a medium duty ambulance, the larger chassis, but we didn't go with that because of the cost of it. We're going with the smaller pickup truck chassis, which we know that we felt like if 85 of the EMS companies in the country are going with this particular chassis, then we should be okay.
And the payment comes out of our capital improvement anyway, so this is not going to raise taxes.
Right, no.
This is, the money's already there.
Money's already.
I recall in 2007, when we bought the other two, there was a large municipality neighboring here in Kenosha County that had a referendum on buying a rescue squad, and it was voted down. And that year, we bought two and paid cash for them, and now we're buying two more the same way.
Mr. Hopkins?
So with the delay, if this thing just happens to delay into 2022, are we going to get 2023 models then?
Don't know. I don't think so. I couldn't answer that question. Right. I don't believe it will be, you know, in my opinion, I don't believe it will be delayed. My concern was what I want to do, which we did, we've done on fire trucks before, not here in Salem, where I came from. We had a penalty clause. We didn't have delivery such and such a date, and there was a penalty clause applied back. I don't know what their clearance is on this ambulance, to be honest with you. There's several companies involved in building these things, but they wouldn't even bid on it to put that in there.
In today's market, that's probably obsolete anyway,
Yes.
you know.
The contract does say a 2022 Horton model 623.
That's a model, Ford model, yes.
Important model.
And it's a 2022 Ford F550. So they are 22 models.
So I'm assuming it probably will be 2022.
That's what they wrote the contract for.
All right, with that, go ahead. Yes.
We're talking about model numbers, and a situation like this, it really depends on when the manufacturer of the chassis has it available for the company that's outfitting it. And it's very possible that it could be a next year model chassis. It all depends on when they have them available. And right now, chassis for all sorts of trucks are way behind. Way behind. And if you don't have one on order now, you're probably not going to get it in 2021.
Well, as I said,
I'm sorry, I'll have to believe this, but Chris has brought it up to me. If you look at the quote that I sent to you, the proposed agenda, there's a prepayment discount. So we are prepaying this chassis and ambulance in advance in order to receive the big discount that we'll get. And again, that's part of the game again, that they do with fire service and fire and EMS services. So I just wanted you to know that up front, that we're not waiting until that day to deliver. For us to get payment. Huge discount.
All right.
it is, one part's 18,000 discount, another one's 5, another one's 6, another one's 2, and another one's 1.
Well, 18 is a trade-in.
People come up with that prepayment. We actually did that on our dump trucks a couple of years ago. We saved almost $4,000 a truck. So it definitely adds up. But it's something out there, you don't know that it's available unless you ask for it. So.
All right, with that, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 2, discussion and possible approval to purchase loose equipment, radios, lettering services, and additional items for existing ambulances using the remaining fleet replacement funds.
Motion.
Second.
Kulat, this is a toss up.
Yeah, I know.
Hopkins. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Building Department, number 1, discussion and possible action on a partial refund of the building permit to Jeff and Laura Neve in the amount of $1,294.88. You all got the email about this.
I apologize. I didn't see the email. I had to
Oh,
miss.
he overpaid. Well,
Here.
Okay, all right.
Is it the $150 or is it 150 or the total refund?
No, the total building permit was 1,750, I believe.
5488.
Once we took out, you know, the fees and the stuff that we've been involved, obviously some Jack and Davis time. The silt fence permitting, obviously that's been inspected and done. So once we subtracted all of that, that's what we felt. This is for that house in Yaws that
That he tore down
completely
completely.
got torn down, so.
Yeah. Is, okay, no, we didn't even,
No motion.
yeah, we didn't.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Hopkins and Kulat, thank you, Shannon. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I was gonna, as published, but the board wants to go through these individually, so that's what we're going to do. Under clerk's office, the approval of applications filed with the clerk. The first one is Silver Lake Auto Service.
Motion to approve.
Motion for each one.
I don't think,
What do-
it's the cabaret that we're in
It's just
question.
the cabaret course. So can we do these as published for this liquor? All right, so the motion then would be for all the retail license for malt beverages and intoxicating liquor.
Approve.
All right, so it's Hopkins and Kulat. Any questions on this one? Do we all understand that? That's the cabaret license.
Fireside, I have to abstain.
For
For,
fire pit.
Fire pit, sorry, thank you.
All right, so should we do them all about the fire?
Yeah.
You can just do the fire pit one, you can abstain and do all that.
all right, so all of them on list as published except for
Fire pit.
fire pit. And it was Hopkins and Kulat. Are you good with that?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now, for fire pit, one abstention. Do we all agree? Motion to approve?
Yes.
Okay, so it's approved with one abstention from Kim.
Yeah. Are we still having trustee Hopkins motion that?
Yes.
And trustee Kulat second that? Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Duh,
Now it's cabarets that are individual.
that was dumb. Okay. Thank you, Shannon. Okay, beer and liquor. We'll go. All right, so we're on page 6.
Correct.
Number 2, approval of applications filed with the clerk for a cabaret license contingent upon necessary fees, payment of necessary fees. Which ones would we like to take out right now?
Why don't we just do them individually?
Individually?
Yeah, get it done because there's more to take out than to keep in. And the reason we're taking these out is because per the application, it calls for the nature of entertainment, the days and hours of entertainment. And some put on there Monday through Sunday, 8 AM to 2:30 in the morning. So every
Yeah.
day of the week,
Yeah.
which is.
All right. Colony House.
Oh, let's see.
Of course, we don't have that in order here.
No, can we do it in order on the,
On the
We do it
computer.
off of this and then check.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. The 0383 Saloon LLC.
And they say
3 PM,
10 PM.
10 PM.
10 PM Saturday.
Approved.
I'll second.
Now, is that good then for every Saturday and Sunday? You can have bands?
yes.
Okay.
As it goes to 10. Okay.
We have trustee Gant motion. Sorry, this is gonna, because now I don't have the proper, like, I'm gonna have to write small here.
That's it.
So trustee Gant, you made the, who seconded it?
I did.
Okay.
Gant in favor, all in favor,
Aye.
Aye.
opposed. Okay, motion carries on 03983.
Okay.
All right, the next one,
Is the
1903 Saloon LLC, performance,
Object.
backyard and
So the nature of the entertainment is music. Days and hours are blank.
okay, so the motion from trustee Hopkins is to deny.
Let them redo it.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Faber, second. All in favor for that one?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, 1903. All right, next one.
Vendors.
Outside bar area, garage, bar, stage, live bands, 11 to 2 AM. 2 AM,
No.
It's too late.
No.
that's,
Motion to deny it.
didn't we always, I mean, I don't remember, but isn't it, we used to do at midnight, the bars had, the bands had a,
Didn't we?
Discussion about vendors a while back.
But I
Yes,
thought
we
it was
did.
1 hour prior to closing, the bands had to shut down.
1 hour prior?
To closing.
Well, I think our attorney thought maybe it was 12, right?
I recall, I don't.
I do too.
What it was then, but I'm not positive, but I looked through the ordinance 5 minutes before this meeting to see if I could find it. There was some specific language there and I wasn't able to locate it. My suggestion is, and it appears that's the way you're headed anyway, is to deny the applications if you're concerned about the hours of operation, so we can address that. And then perhaps the applicants can resubmit an application that complies with the requirements of the.
So then we first have to agree now as to what we consider the max time. Is it 1 hour prior to closing?
Oh, he
or is
said
it-
we can look into,
No, he
we
said
can
we
look
do that
into
later.
that.
Yeah, I think we have to review it for 2 reasons. One, we don't have that particular item on our agenda. And so I think we need to have that listed. But the other thing is, I think we have a standard. I just can't.
I do too.
We do,
As
but
I recall, it's 1 hour before closing. And whatever closing time is.
I thought it was, it could be, but I thought it was midnight.
Well, I would make a suggestion. We print that ordinance up and give it to each one of these people so they see it and they can amend their application.
Okay,
Right? Didn't we had a conversation about vendors because there was a neighbor.
Right.
the neighbor
Complained
complained,
about the
Right.
time.
right.
And I'm thinking it was midnight.
but they worked it out with that neighbor. They came back
Okay.
or did something that meeting. They talked in the back of the room and they worked it out.
Okay, all right. So I am on Bender's Bar and Grill. Is there a motion to approve or deny?
Deny.
Tonight, and I'll second.
So Gant and Faber, motion to deny. All in favor?
Aye.
Right?
Opposed?
Outside bar.
Okay,
area,
that one.
garage,
All right.
car Stage.
Next one,
2 a.m. No,
Colony House.
It's,
Motion to approve because he's only talking the 2 days.
Second.
Hopkins and Campion was a motion to approve. Campion,
Valentine's Day and Fat Tuesday.
Right.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries on that. Hang on, I gotta move my cursor here. Desperados.
That's the Copper Bottom Bar and Grill.
Upper bottom,
7 to 12, Saturday, 7 to.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Hopkins and Faber, motion to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries.
And they're done at 12 o'clock is what they say.
Okay, Amana Brothers,
Fire pit.
Oh, Jonas.
Reject.
Second.
Fire Pit. Just a minute, I'm helping out just in case. A motion by Hopkins to reject,
Yes.
and that was by Kulat second.
This is the Monday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's a motion for Jonas's Fire Pit to be denied as presented.
And it
All in
includes the
favor?
Kitchen.
All in favor?
Aye.
One abstention.
One abstention.
Taking 1 second.
Okay,
Okay,
we got this. We got this, Shannon. We got this.
Got it.
I know you do. Healing Grands Center.
Meeting grounds, I think he calls it.
yep,
I'm going to say motion to approve because he's saying 9 a.m. to 9
I
p.m.
would second it.
Hopkins
9 p.m.
and Kulat to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, Healing Grounds. Spelt it
Copper Bottom.
weird. Okay,
That was Desperado.
all right, where is that? That was on page 7. Now we're on page 8. The Hideaway.
I would move to approve this.
Well, he's got one.
4 times in 1 year,
But he's got.
noon to 1 p.m.
Yep. He's got 1 hour band planned.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday, wait for an hour.
I think we should send this back to him and ask for.
Yeah, just tell them to verify, you know.
I'm not against the 1 hour ban, but I think we kind of a waste of money.
Well, this would be a good example of sending them whatever we have
Oh,
for an
Yeah.
ordinance, because
oh,
even if.
so you're gonna change
Yeah.
that to deny?
I'll retract my motion. Because if we make it 12,
Yeah, it's just, yeah, we should, and not only that, it's noon to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 4 times a year, but it's still not noon to 1. Terry, this, whatever. Who is seconded? We got a favor motion, second?
I'll second.
Deny, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Faber and Gant to deny.
Yep.
Okay. Why isn't that working? Oh, there we are. Kickstand.
We need a vote.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. Kickstand.
Motion to reject.
I second.
Hopkins, Kulat beat you by a hair to deny.
The type of entertainment is every day. What is
Kulat, Hopkins, Kulat.
Thought you'd be in favor of that, Dennis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Ralph's Ace of Hearts.
Only special occasions,
Again,
not
There's
permanent.
no
We think-
times in there. I mean, if he came back, so we'll do it once in a while. I don't
Only
care.
special occasions. I like how they spelled that.
Yeah, me too. Doesn't have his time.
Permanent. I shouldn't do that. Okay, Kulat made a motion to reject. Hopkins seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries for that one. All right. Rob's River Edge,
Motion to approve.
Second.
Kulat and Gant to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No, River's Edge. I got him here just in case. All right.
Can't find them.
Okay, which is that? Oh, this has got to be the one.
That's
Roof and Bricks.
Motion to approve.
Kulat made a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Gant, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Sandlots,
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Gant and Kulat to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Yeah.
Almost there, guys. Town Square,
There's no time limit on this one either.
Friday, Saturday evenings, occasional Sunday afternoons, Thursday. So we're gonna,
Motion to deny.
Second.
Second.
so Kulat and Hopkins to deny as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Right? Uncle George's,
Motion to deny.
Kulat and Hopkins again to deny. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. It's gonna be like, why are they denying us? Village Pub of Silver Lake,
Motion to approve.
Second.
Gant and Kulat to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Village Pub, okay, one more. Nope, there's only, that's the last one.
Yep, I got them.
All right. All right, now we go to amusement license applications
I'd make a motion to approve.
as published.
Oh, no, no, never
Do
mind.
you want to go one by one?
Oh, for sure. I
Okay.
got a lot of questions.
Okay, not as published. Okay, number 3, we're on approval of applications. Yeah, I'm running out of space too, but I can use,
I got it,
you
Diane.
got it? You're sure?
Yep, positive.
All right, because I got it too, but I'll let you take over. Well, you were anyway. Kelly's Pub, let's see, I'm going to amusement.
Why don't you go through in order that we haven't listed on our,
Oh, yes, sorry. Ellen Petro Incorporated, Silver Lake Mobile.
I move to approve.
Second.
second?
It was Faber and Kulat by a hair. Motion was to approve, correct?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Now, my question is this, it's other amusement machinery, okay? And there's no fee whatsoever. It's a claw machine for, I assume for kids to pick up little
I got you,
toys.
Shannon.
So does that even have to have a license?
It's an amusement type machine and I would say we should license it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's.
I do.
a Machine you put
Well,
money in. to get
yeah,
something.
the reason I say that is because there's no fee involved, that now the other ones have fees, so that is they're buying a license. So this guy's got a license with no fee. Okay, that's the way we want to interpret it, but
Go ahead, Shannon.
We're talking about Silver Lake Mobile.
Yes, yes.
They are paying a $50 fee for it.
it's not on here.
It's right on the very top.
On the top, Dennis.
Look at the top of the application.
Machine?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
but
you're
here,
talking
you
about
see
my
right at the
writing,
bottom
yes.
here.
I'm
for
gonna be
Our
honest,
use only
Okay,
is.
okay, go ahead, Shannon.
I missed a few of those. I was scrambling Friday afternoon to get these scanned to you.
Okay, so they did pay a 50.
No, all of these licenses have not been paid yet. They are all, Carol was working on them today, and then will be working on them tomorrow. We don't invoice anything until you guys approve or deny. So tomorrow, all of these fees that you guys approved are in a printed out invoice. So I know, and then I take these papers and I write on all of them. I write the license number, the fee, everything before they're filed.
Okay, well, then that would be $50.
It
for the
will
one,
be
right.
50,
The
yes.
second one's different.
All right, so
And I totally missed the motion and second on this one. I'm sorry.
see, and if I don't write it down right away, it was,
I believe I made the motion and somebody, Dennis, you seconded?
It was either that way or vice versa.
I'll double check the recording, but just so I have.
okay, all in favor, guys.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Okay, 0383 Saloon,
Motion approved.
Second.
Now,
Kulat and Campion to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
and it has one dart machine, one music machine. At the bottom, it says 2 at $100. Correct.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 1903 Saloon,
Motion to approve.
Second.
Hopkins and Kulat.
Good.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And again, this says 2 music, 1 dart machine, 3 at 50, 150 at the bottom. Okay.
Bender's Bar and Grill.
I would ask that he revises the application because he's got 1 pool table, 1 dart machine, 1 music machine, and 6 other machines, but he's only paying for 3. So take the 6.
Yeah, but they're not charged on a gaming machine.
I understand that, but they shouldn't be on the application. If we're not gonna charge, because somebody comes and looks at, well, he's got some machines, only paid for 3. I think it could cause us a problem down the road.
I agree, it could cause a problem because 5, I understand, is a misdemeanor, 6 gambling machines is a felony. And I don't
That's
know
not,
if this-
you know,
that's what
we don't,
stuff is.
we don't license those anyway, but I would like to see him revise his application, take that out completely, and then if, I would approve it with the revision. If I could say, I'll make a motion to approve it with a revision.
Well, these are hopefully all going to be approved, obviously. So
Well,
we either deny or approve right now.
okay, then I motion to deny.
So Kulat, and who seconded
I
it?
will.
Faber. All in favor to deny
Aye.
as
Aye.
presented, as published. Okay. Opposed? Motion
Nay.
carries. Oh, 1 nay.
Hold on. So we have trustee Kulat made the motion.
And Faber second.
Second.
And 1, all in favor was yes, and the 6 or the 5, and then 1 Gant said nay. All right, Copper Bottom.
I'll move to approve.
Wait a minute, wait,
One
is that the
music
right one? Yes.
machine. And that's, it.
Okay, Faber and Dan, you said?
Yes.
Yes, Campion, second. So Faber and Campion to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Glenn State Line Inn,
Motion to reject.
Second,
Hopkins and Kulat to deny as
same reason as vendors.
same as published, as presented. So to deny, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Autos Hideaway
Motion to reject.
Second,
would be Hopkins, Kulat to deny, all in favor,
aye.
Aye.
What is it, Hopkins and?
and
Kulat.
Kulat.
Now, just to be clear, the reason we are is because we're not licensing other,
It's not the point, Dennis. The point is take it off the application and then we're done.
that's what I mean.
yeah,
Right, but it's not a matter of we're licensing.
When you look at the bottom, we're only licensing 2 at $100.
Move it, you'll
Two at
see
50.
2 items, $50 each.
I don't, Rich, are we right when we're thinking that we shouldn't have those on there at all? If they're not gonna, we're not gonna license them.
If we're not licensing them,
Licensing them, I agree, it shouldn't be on the application, and for the reason that somebody mentioned here
Yeah.
already, which is if somebody's looking back at the records and saying, look,
Six.
man, there's an application for 6 and they
You're
came
right,
for
Dennis.
2, then you've got to go back and say, why did we do that? And it was because we don't license.
But here again, they're not being charged for them on the application.
But there's still,
True.
Ron, there's still any application, and if somebody comes in and I would assume they can look at these license applications, and they say, well, he's got, there's 1, 2, 3 plus 6 more, but he's only paying for 3. Well, why has he got 9 machines on there, but he's only paying for 3? It looks like we're, to me, it feels like we're.
it's just a paper, it's a paper trail,
Correct.
basically, Ron.
Correct.
And it's probably a nightmare for Shannon. Now what happens now that they come and get these, when they come and get these and we switch that, can we do that? But we denied it. So we have to come back.
At this point, the ones you've denied, they need to revise their application and resubmit it.
Right.
So you can-
Well, same we did with the other liquor licenses.
But-
The same thing we did.
But for time restraints,
Not our problem.
Yeah, but when do these expire?
June 30th.
30th.
So it'll be a matter of how many days before they come before us again? Or could we make a special meeting on our first meeting? So then it's only a matter of a few days.
Well, I would,
I would do a special meeting because we're not going to interrupt service. I mean,
well, first off, who's gonna check them after the 30th? But we don't have public safety like we used to, that goes and does that. I don't know the sheriff's department's gonna do without a request, so if we don't ask them to look into it, yeah, we know they're expired, but we're not gonna worry about it, so I don't know. Are we gonna do a special meeting? I don't care. I don't wanna see them lose any time.
yeah, this is the only way we're going to be able to do it. I mean, the other fact is that it's after the fact. We have to go and check, but
No. I just like to see them clean when we approve them and file them. I like to see them be clean.
Well, the way this is worded, it says enter the number of machines below, including popping or excluding popping candy machines. It's got pool table, dart machines, music machines. And under that, other amusement machines. Possibly, I'm suggesting licensed in one row and not licensed in another row. If they want to list it, if they want to tell us they have amusement machines, or we just take it off of there entirely, one of the two.
anything they're not paying for should probably not be in there.
Correct.
Shannon,
I just want to start with the premise that I'm obviously going to do whatever is you guys tell me to do. But this application was made this way and I changed it and I changed it when we went over this 2 years ago because it was recommended by the DOR, the Department of Revenue, to have the machines on there that we are not licensing so that when they do go in, they have a map of what's in there. And that is documentation purpose of what they're admitting to having. Now, that's really not, I mean, is it up to us to keep that documentation?
I think-
Probably not.
In my opinion, I understand that the Department of Revenue asked for that, but then the Department of Revenue is putting you in the position that Department of Revenue wants to have their cake and eat it too, right? They don't want you to license the machine.
Right.
But they want you to keep track of it as if you're licensing it. To
Yeah,
me, I think you should either be licensing them or not licensing them, not be in limbo because you're trying to do
yeah.
record keeping for the Department of Revenue.
yeah.
Good point, Chris. Very
Well,
good.
and that's why I suggested to have one that are licensed machines, Village of Salem Lakes licensed machines and non-licensed.
But that's going back to what Rich just said.
If you want to vote on here, or leave the one off that's not licensed.
What would make it easier for you?
It's not about, for me, it's not about what makes it easier. It's about what makes it right.
Exactly, but what's your opinion though?
I was just gonna ask I'm gonna do whatever you guys tell me.
I know that, but
But what I was gonna ask with this form is I'm asking, can we stop with the requests and the denials and approvals of all these? And maybe just table the rest and let me fix this form and have them fix it before you guys talk about it again? Can we do that?
yes,
Well,
Is there a way for you to approve them contingent upon
that's what, yeah,
items for changing?
Or that, yeah.
that's what I was thinking too.
Well,
You have to
because this
print-
is gonna stop me from printing these licenses, right?
And the license had to be printed one way or the other. by the end of the month, right?
Yes,
Well.
For the-
it's gotta be-
I mean,
Not one way or another.
Or another, it's gotta be printed if it's.
Yes, yes.
But yes, June 30th is the deadline. And for her to do this and
And to get it to the people and have them get it back is, I mean.
yeah, some people,
difficult sometimes.
I agree. I know the problems we've had in the past. Mike?
To Dennis's comment about taking that lane out, the first application we have has none of the, no pull tail star machines, but he has a claw machine, he says other. So that's what that's there for, if you got something other than that. It's not for, to tell us about your gambling machines or whatever else you got, but machines that you want to license. And to your comment, Shannon, if we can do that, Rich, I'd be happy to revote this whole thing.
You have the authority to make contingent approvals of these licenses. And the contingency, it sounds like, would be to amend the application to show only the machines which are licensed by the village.
Correct.
And you have the legal authority to do it that way, if that makes your life easier. You can do that.
And I would make a motion that we go back and redo all these with one single motion to approve contingent upon the updated form to remove the unlicensed machines.
And I'll second that.
That's fine.
so what does that do to all the previous motions that were just made for some of?
Or
I think that the way
it
that
would cancel it out.
Worded.
Mr. Hopkins worded that is,
Okay.
it undoes all those other ones.
Yep.
Here's one in particular, it's sand lots. They've got one dart machine, one music machine, that's two.
Yeah.
Then they've got 10 other machines and the license was 7 for $350. So I mean, this one is, I don't know where they'd get the other one. It'd be $100.
And we'll verify and update and soon we'll do it on a spreadsheet and send the board one of all these and put the file.
Thank you.
So you're amending what we just did. And how was that you said amend only the licensed?
We're undoing what we. just
Undoing what we
Right.
did.
And what's your new motion?
Contingent upon updating the form and having them properly filled out. Approving them.
So then that there can be approved without us having another meeting.
That is correct.
That's what I wanted to
They
do.
come in and fix them. I just don't
I'll
want.
send them to you, yeah, like we'll do a spreadsheet.
That, yes, Chris.
I was just gonna say, could you do that also with the cabarets? I mean, or is that
No.
And the cabarets are different because they're all across the board.
And we don't know if it's 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. We could make it 12.
Yeah,
We could make it
It's
10.
gonna take some research.
Let's make it 10.
Yeah. And if we have to, fellas, we're going to have a special meeting because I don't want to close.
Nope.
I don't want these.
No, I don't want to say we're
So,
losing it.
okay, so this for the amusement machines, we're just amending that. Just drop everything we already said. We're amending the license. It was made by Hopkins or Kulat?
Myself.
Hopkins and second by Kulat?
No.
By you?
Yeah, Dennis did.
By Dennis?
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thanks, Doug.
I'm sorry, I have another meeting.
No, that's quite all right. Thank you for
Thanks,
coming.
good to see you.
Thanks, Doug.
You too. Take care. Okay, is that clear then, Shannon? All right, so then we are number 4. Yes, number 4, approval of applications filed with the clerk for a cigarette tobacco license. Is there any discrepancies on this one to anyone's knowledge? All right, so I'm going to say as published.
Motion, second.
Kulat and Hopkins. And now everyone understands that we're approving all these. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 5, discussion and possible action on the approval of applications for the clerk, to the clerk for licenses. Are there some discrepancies in these? With that, I'm going to ask as published, a motion to approve as published.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Gant and Kulat, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 6. Approval of minutes from regular board meeting on May 10th.
Motion to approve. I'll second.
Faber and, which one was it? Hopkins? Hopkins. Faber and Hopkins to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 7, approval of vouchers for May 11th through the June 14th as presented.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Faber and Kulat. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. And number 8, future agenda items and to discuss the July Committee of the Whole meeting schedule. What was the conflict again? I forget.
4th of July.
4th of July. It lands on a Sunday and everybody's off that Monday. So what would you like to do? I need a calendar.
Could we do it on a Tuesday? Can we make it a Tuesday night?
Is there a need for it is what I want to know too. I'm just asking.
That's Cal, right?
Yes, the Committee of the Whole, yes.
The clerk has.
Oh,
Committee of-
one on the regular? Okay,
Yeah, that's what
So,
okay. So
What
no-
if we made that tentative for the 19th if we need it, which is the following Monday?
the 12th.
We have a regular board meeting.
So where did you, you wanted to do it for the 19th for after
Contingent.
contingent? I'm fine with that.
You can always cancel it. You can-
All right, so, do we need we don't have to
No.
make a motion. Okay, so we're going to,
Announce the meeting when we hit it.
we're going to have the regular meeting. We're going to cancel for the COW on the 5th. And we're going to have a regular meeting the 12th, and tentatively on the 12th, we will decide whether or not we need a Committee of the Whole meeting for the 19th.
That works.
Okay, thank you. And a motion to adjourn.
Motion to approve or
Kula and Hopkins, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, opposed? Anybody?